Welcome to today's broadcast. No matter what kind of day you're having, please remember that God is big and He is good. He is bigger and better than you think. Now, my elementary school had just been open about maybe 2 years before I began to attend. It was built to consolidate the remaining one-room schools in our farming community. Even then, no class had more than about 15 kids. When I was in the 7th grade, the 8th grade class had about 4 boys who had flunked at least one grade, if not more. Those boys, not surprisingly, were way bigger than us 7th graders, and they used their size as a weapon. During recess, I remember clearly those 8th graders making us 7th graders all sit behind home plate with our backs up against the backstop. As we had the backs of our heads pressed tightly against the chain links of that fence, one of the bigger 8th graders would pick up a ball bat and see just how close to our heads he could swing it. And they pulled this crazy stunt several times that fall. It's a wonder one of us wasn't killed, since I could feel the wind shear between the end of the bat and the end of my nose. I don't know where the teachers were. I'm sure they were around somewhere, but as far as we were concerned, we were on our own. Too often, we can feel as if our circumstances as adults are coming against us like a baseball bat swung at our heads. And our faith in God becomes nothing more than just crying out, "Please, God, please don't let them hit me. Please don't let them hit me." But Jesus has given us keys. We read in Matthew 16:19, "And I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven." Since the keeper of the keys has the power to open and shut, the Greek word for keys, which I can't pronounce, is figuratively used in the New Testament to denote power and authority of various kinds. I sure would like to have had some of that power and authority over those 8th grade boys, but I had none. At least I didn't think I had any. And this is our problem. We don't think we have any real power and real authority over what comes against us. So we pray in faith as if we are mashing the backs of our heads up against a chain link backstop, rather than to pray in faith as if we are going after those bullies at full throttle. But Jesus has given us keys, that is, power and authority. I have the keys, the power, and the authority to bind, to tie up, to fasten in chains, to throw into chains what is already bound in heaven. Now, I can't bind anything on this earth that God has not already bound in heaven. But on the other hand, what God has bound in heaven doesn't do me any good until I agree with Him and bind it here on this earth. For more, please visit givemethatmountain.org, and you have a wonderful day.